there.
Hi.
All right, so we already have done a racking video, but
Yes.
we don't just rack once.
No, we rack a number of times. The first racking usually has to do with getting rid of the yeast cells that have finished producing the wine. And so during the aging process, you also rack a few times, mostly to get rid of chemical residue that comes out of the aging process.
Okay, so the racking video that we have was the very first one. Have we racked any time since then?
This, I think, we either racked once or this is the first time after that. And we're now about 6 months after that last one.
Okay.
So the process looks identical. What's different is what comes out of the barrel or out of the carboy when we're done. What you see in there now, you see liquid at the bottom, kind of very purpley liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Above it is the oak chips or oak beans that we talk about, little cubes of oak.
Because we're too cheap to own oak barrels.
Yes.
Okay.
And just above that, a lot of what you see up there is kind of is actually just chemicals that through the aging process have gotten too big to still stay in the liquid, so they kind of fall to the bottom and get away. That also is what makes wine clear. That's how we rely on it, is we give it enough time for everything to fall to the bottom. A lot of wineries will use filters to take that stuff out. We just use time. The liquid at the bottom is a little bit of wine we couldn't siphon out without pulling a lot of the gunk.
And we don't want gunky wine.
Yeah, and so that's why it's really purple when it's got a little bit of the moving the bucket around, moving the carboy around, has put some of that other stuff back into suspension. That's why it looks like that.
Okay. All right, so now you're going to be, as we did last time, using the crane and the siphon and putting all the current wine in the buckets and mixing it all together and then putting it back.
Put it back into there. So I'll actually take this one and rinse it completely out.
Okay. Yes,
Is everyone not busy anymore?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. And so I'll be rinsing this back out and putting the wine back in here once it's all clean, and then it'll go back and age for a while longer. We tasted it earlier today, and it's still young. It still needs some time, but it is getting to where it's almost drinkable.
Yeah, it was pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did taste young, but it was fruity, and we also decided that the oak chips have probably been in contact long enough. We were tasting enough woodiness that we didn't really want to go much farther.
That's one of the benefits of racking the way we do for us, since we trap using the little air traps, the airlock.
Oh yeah, the bubbling that we had from the earlier stages.
We don't give any oxygen to the wine, and oxygen is what actually helps the aging process. So by racking it and leaving it open for a few minutes, you get actually a good chunk of oxygen to the wine, and so that will actually help the aging process, take some of that energy out of it.
Normally in an oak barrel, because it's a natural wood material, you would get some.
You get a little air breathing through the wood.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'll let you get to work.
Thank you.